Helen here with Las Vegas Sports Network, and I'm here being joined by Coach Tony Sanchez. Now, first off, I just want to congratulate you. I know a couple months ago you signed a 3-year contract extension. How does it feel to kind of extend everything with Unlv, even till the Raiders get here?
Yeah, President Jessup's a great guy, and he's one of the challenges was when I first got here was, build it and do it right, and I think he's recognized what we've done the last couple of years and moving the needle forward and changing the culture, and he rewarded us with that, and so our whole staff and our players were excited about it, and it's going to be fun to lead the Rebels forward in the future.
Yes, absolutely. And looking ahead for this season, though, what expectations do you have for your team?
Well, going into year 3, we're excited about this group. I mean, it's a group that understands our culture. We've got older guys now that can model it to the younger guys, and we definitely want to get ourselves into the postseason. We want to fight to get that cannon back. You want to go 1-0. I mean, there's a lot of important benchmarks, but it's important for us to stay focused and and to finish the season off. It's been tough with injuries and the lack of depth the last couple of years to really finish strong. And to me, that's the biggest thing. We're going to come out of the gates ready to go, but it's the way we finish is going to make a big difference in whether or not we go to the postseason.
Now, this offseason, did you guys make changes compared to the seasons before?
Subtle changes. More of those guys growing up. It's we've recruited now for 3 classes, and really 2. The first year we had 21 days, but we've got some great kids, and a lot of them got thrown into the fire early. Were forced into playing before they were really ready. So I think the soft season was just really more of our guys being familiar with what we're doing. Again, the culture and the standard that we set, and I think you're going to see all that kick in.
Yes, and speaking of changes, though, I know UNLV hired the new athletics director, Desiree Reed-Francois, and also the new logo. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're excited about Desiree. She brings a wealth of experience, and a great thing is she's been at places like Fresno State, and she's been at Tennessee's and Virginia Tech, so she understands the Power 5, the non-Power 5, doing more with less resources, and and she's got a ton of energy, and so we're excited about her and her leadership. And then as far as new logo goes, and it was it's been an interesting
Did it surprise you?
Yeah, a little bit. I think we had an idea that it might be coming, and then when we saw it, we're like, okay, great. But it's funny. Anytime you do something like that, it creates a lot of backlash and this and that, and people are excited about it. Some people don't like it. So I tell you, the bottom line is go out and win games. We'll get everybody excited no matter what we have.
Yes, and as long as they're talking about it, right?
Yeah, you can keep on talking, right? Exactly. Keep talking UNLV.
Yes. And then earlier you did mention about trying to win that cannon back this year. What do you think about UNR and their new head coach?
Well, I think Coach is going to do a good job. I mean, they got such a great history and tradition there. Obviously, they're going to change up what they do quite a bit offensively, going to more of an air raid. And Coach Castillo coming in as their defensive coordinator, know him really well. Great guy, and he'll do a good job there. So it's exciting. I mean, it's a big game, and we know what it's like to win it. We know what it's like. Well, at least I know what it's like to win it. I know what it's like to lose it. And I like winning it a whole lot better.
We mentioned a bit earlier about the Raiders coming and the new stadium that they're building. How does it feel to, kind of be in Las Vegas now having the Raiders come?
It's a big deal. I mean, living here right now, it's such an exciting time to be in Las Vegas. I mean, all the great sporting events that are happening, NHL, and now with the Raiders coming, and what a great opportunity for UNLV and UNLV football. I mean, having a stadium, becoming closer to campus, walking distance for our students, having a home venue right there off Las Vegas Boulevard. It's going to be one of the most unique sporting, venues in all of the country, and to call that home is a big, big deal. So it's exciting to have the Raiders, as neighbors. It's exciting to have that new stadium, and I'm excited for the whole city.
You also mentioned in an interview I've seen before that it will help with the recruitment process. But do you think that eventually UNLV will be moving into the Pac-12?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those deals. It will definitely help with recruiting, no doubt about it. And I know that, with the ever-changing landscape of college football, you never know what's going to happen down the road. So our whole thing is invest right now, build the infrastructure, create an opportunity for this program to move forward and compete at the highest level. And then if those opportunities come down the road, then that's a fantastic deal, and you're in the right situation for it.
Yeah. And would you like to see that happen?
I mean, anything that can benefit UNLV, athletics, benefit the university moving forward, you're always going to want to happen for this university. I think this is a great town, and we're such a young university, 60 years old, and football just 50 years old. I mean, we're babies compared to so many teams. We play an Ohio State team this year that I think is going on year 120-something, So when you think about it, this is a time for us to kind of grow up and mature as a university athletically and kind of move forward, and not just be known known as a basketball school, but be a football and a basketball school.
Yes, and you're doing a great job with it so far. And then lastly, I do know you don't want to look too far ahead, but it was just announced that you guys will play Vanderbilt 2019 and 2023. First time playing them. How does it feel, though?
I think it's great. I've talked to Desiree quite a bit, and she's real aggressive with the scheduling. And, we got a game going to Northwestern, home and home with them. We got a home and home coming up with Arizona State. So anytime we can bring a big-time program like that to Las Vegas, not just to go there for, one of those games where they pay you, but then have them come in like UCLA did a couple years ago, and you get that great home atmosphere. You got BYU coming in this year. And those are games that the fans get excited about, and it's great to have them here in Vegas.
Yeah, and when the Raiders come, though, will you be a Raiders fan?
You know what? I grew up in the Bay Area. My dad was an Oakland cop for 25 years. So I got a picture of myself in kindergarten on Halloween dressed up as a Raider. So, yeah, it's exciting.
Played exceptionally well last season before the unfortunate injury and before you broke your arm. So how is, everything going health-wise?
It's going good. Just getting my arm stronger and, working out more with the team and them guys pushing me, knowing that, it was devastating last year, so it's been going good.
What expectations do you have for your final year?
Just going in there and competing every play and every snap and just, being able to give it your all.
Your final year, how does it feel going into it?
It feels crazy. These last few years have gone by so fast, but I'm happy with where we at right now and looking forward to the season. Ultimate goal for me is to be Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year. I'm capable of it. It's just a matter if I'm really going to do it. I've been working my tail off this whole off season, so we'll see where I end up at.